when South Africans are saying that they don't like foreigners in their country, sometimes I think I agree with them. Not because I support xenophobia, but I think we should all start to understand some things. If there were no foreigners in South Africa, let's say there were no other African countries in South Africa, I think South Africans would be able to solve their problems better. They would have been focused more on the white people. Their focus would be more on the problems of Orania or any other thing. Because these white people are indigenous, like not indigenous, sorry. They have lived there longer before the other Africans came to South Africa. You understand? So those new people that came in also brought their own problems to South Africa. So now South Africans have to deal with the foreigners, like the Africans who came to South Africa for greener pastures, and also deal with the white people who will always choose the immigrants, who will always choose the foreigners over the local people, because they know that the local people are doing, know their rights, they know what they want, they have experience in whatever they are doing, and yet they don't want to pay them the price or the amount of money that they need. But for a foreigner who is looking for opportunity, will take advantage and then make the South African look lazy. I am now beginning to understand South Africans. These are some of the things that we have to address. As Africans, before you travel to somebody's country, let's face the facts. Let's fix the problems in our country. Let's all understand that we all have different problems that we face before you go to see that opportunity and make it look like the people who live there are lazy and that they don't want to do any job, or they don't want to do this, or they don't want to do that. There are problems in everybody's country. Don't let it make it look like they are jealous of you because they are telling you to get out of their country. No, nobody is jealous of you, but you are making it harder for them to solve their problems. You are making the problem even more difficult, because the more you come in and troop in and create an impression that the country is better and that the people who live in it don't know what they have, that is not right. That is wrong. You are looking down on people and you are disrespecting them.
South Africa was so good to foreigners. There was a time that here in South Africa, many foreigners can attest to this. You visit South African hospital, you get treated, you get medication, you get checked up, you get everything for free. That is how good those people are. I don't know about now. Probably now it has changed, because many foreigners have actually abused this opportunity. South Africa is a country that look out for their people, like whether you are a citizen or not a citizen, they look out for you, they take care of you. But they found out that many foreigners has actually taken opportunity of this and are even saying it, like abusing it, taking advantage of it, and they said no. So you cannot blame them when they say they no longer want to accommodate foreigners in their hospitals, in their clinic. They've done a lot. They treat you for free. Whether you are giving birth through CS, you give birth through normal delivery, they treat you for free. So if you want to criticize South Africa, first of all, know the reason why you are criticizing them. You understand? So don't just wake up and say South Africans are against foreigners. Know why these people are against foreigners.
So South Africans, this is just the beginning. Anytime you see an illegal immigrant, especially in Nigeria, it's illegal, bundle them, no kill anybody, no scatter their shop, bundle them, send them back to Nigeria, let them come and fix their country. Because what they will do is, they will destroy South Africa and look for the next country to go and destroy. That's what they do. There is no light in Nigeria, the roads are bad, no water, nothing is working. What they do is, they take whatever they can take, then they run to another country. Once they finish, they'll go to another country. They're just running around everywhere like nomads. You understand? Anytime you see them illegal immigrants, South Africans, please don't destroy people's business or people's shops or kill anybody. Bundle them, send them back to Nigeria. Let them come and fix their country. You understand?
Some retarded Nigerians came to my inbox and said, or even my comment section and said, Ace, all these things you're doing, what do you expect to achieve from it? This That's exactly what I expect to achieve from it. So what do you expect to achieve from it? What I expect to achieve from it is that a lot of other Nigerians will start seeing the lights, into the lights to save the day. And into the light to save the day. Who are the heroes? To save you today. Finish it. PJ Maxx. At least you people should be able to watch such cartoons. To speak people into the lights. That is the purpose of what I'm doing. And it is happening. Yeah. In case you don't know, I know. Because when I run my life, I see a number of Nigerians that come out to say, bro, at first, I truly never understood you. But today, I can stand with you to the ends of the earth. They understand. Their spiritual eyes have been opened. They now know how it works. The truth is the only thing that will set you free. And it does not matter who you speak, who this truth goes against. As I am, I can speak the truth that goes against even my own father or mother. And the good and beautiful thing is that the way we were nurtured, once you speak the truth, we accept is the truth and we make amends to ensure that we ride and identify with the truth. Why? Because ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Nothing more. That is freedom. Freedom and truth. Peace. It is the truth that gives you peace. Yes, you sleep. 2 eyes closed. 2 eyes closed. It is the freedom, it is the truth that makes you trek from wherever you are to a very long distance, and then you feel comfortable listening to music in your ears. It's the truth. You owe nobody. You have a clear conscience. But when you have no truth in you, you can be driving in a luxury car with AC, yet sweat everywhere. You're sweating. You go back home, you can't even sleep. Woe betide you. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? That's Nigerians for you. They are soulless imbeciles, soulless buffoons. That's who they are. I'm telling you the truth. What do I expect to gain from this? What is my intention? This! Nigerians are beginning to open their eyes. Open their eyes. I don't expect to be famous like Very Dark Man and a number of these. But from from the comfort of my small home, I'm oozing out the truths. And believe you me, someday, you see all these celebrities like Davido's, Burna Boys and all these things, someday in the future they will fizzle away. Including Very Dark Man, they would all fizzle away. Tell me, there's nobody that was a celebrity 20, 50 years ago that is still today. They will fizzle away. But you know what will be forever? The truths that Ace speaks today, no matter how small it is, someday I'm going to become so big in my truth. And they will look at me like Abraham Lincoln, like Martin Luther King Jr., who said, I have a dream that someday my sons and daughters will be judged not by the color of their skins, but by the actions of their deeds. Someday, the truth that I speak, history will remember me. And then a lot of you devious devils will say, you know what, we spoke against this guy, but everything this guy has been saying is just the truth. It sounded harsh at first, but it is the truth. You people will know the truth. You see the truth. A man must embrace his fate or be destroyed by it. These are the words of Lintinus Quintilus. These are the words of Lintus Quintilus Batiatus. You must embrace the truth or you'll be destroyed by it. You see this truth that I speak? Woe betide you if you don't embrace it. Hey, so what do you expect to achieve from this? Do you want to destroy Nigeria? There's so much hate in you. No. You're talking about so much hate. I have a very vast hate in me. You're talking about so much. So much is a small thing. I have a very vast hate, a universal, a global hate in me. But the situation is, if you had a responsible mother, she would have taught you that you don't focus on whether a person has hate. You focus on what the person has hate for. But unfortunately, you people have illiterates for parents. You people have criminals for parents. You people have prostitutes for mothers. You people have useless, irresponsible people for fathers. My father will teach you it's not about love. It's not about like. It's not about hate. It's about what you love and what you hate. Why? Because there is time for every... Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 3 says there is time for love and there is time to hate. When you hate evil, you love. When you love evil, you hate. So it's not the question of, hey, there's so much hate in me. There is so much, bigger than so much hate in me. But it is hate for evil. Who are you Nigerians? It is hate for the devil. Who are you Nigerians? What do I stand to achieve? This.